Yo, it's good Discord. Just a quick one about bias and trend for your trade because a lot of you guys been struggling with it. So yeah, we want to keep it simple as always. There's a difference between this move, you can see it, this move, and this move. What's the difference? The difference is that this move is called selling pressure because it's not a trend, it's just straight down. It's going straight down aggressively, setting pressure, and you should not I don't recommend to long this or try to long this just because of like you marked out your liquidity and um like your strategy says that it should give you a long. Bro, it doesn't make it doesn't make any sense that price is pushing down right now, and even if it is taking out liquidity, as I said, it's taking it out. It's not sweeping it, because a sweep would it would be a sweep if it changed direction, but it will most likely not change the direction because it's just pushing down. And yeah, just because you marked out your liquidity, it doesn't mean that you're going to get set up just because the liquidity is getting taken out. So these are takeouts, like this liquidity, this and this got taken out by this selling pressure, and you should not try to long this. And we were pretty lucky to target this liquidity for sweep as well. Like we were waiting for this liquidity to get swept and got a long trade, like a long position of that. Pretty lucky, I'm saying it again, because it's very risky, as I said, to long selling pressure, but we kind of still did. Even though it was the end of the selling pressure, kind of, we couldn't know that, to be honest. So this is a like this long, and I know like I sniped it, but I sniped it very late because I just wanted to de-risk kind of the selling pressure, the aspect of the selling pressure. So I entered very late on that. My entry was 84, as I remember. So 84. Bro, I entered when kind of it broke the the structure kind of. So that tells you how late I entered, and I put my stop loss very tight. I don't know it anymore. Yeah, longing this was very risky. We were lucky to catch the bottom of the whole selling pressure, but like in the middle of the selling pressure, okay, like something like this, just because it's liquidity, you should not try to long this. It's just, unless like you should have watched all the other videos about trade probabilities and stuff, so you should know actually that you have to know what is risky for you and your trade, and what you can risk and what you cannot. So how to actually now identify the bias? Go to the 15-minute and 30-minute kind of, like you can do it in both, and watch just what price is doing. So this, first of all, what is very important, don't take a too big range to identify it. We're on the 15-minute time frame right now. You don't want to take this whole move to find out the bias, because in this, like, it's different from range to range, okay? So this range is showing you kind of a bit weird uptrend, okay? This is showing you selling pressure. This is showing you a weird uptrend. This is showing you a downtrend, and this is a bit buying pressure. You see the difference? So buying pressure and uptrend is not the same. Go to this, go to line, and just see where it's going. And if you want to take a trade right now, like you shouldn't, because it's Asia session, but or like almost Asia session, I think. It's very late. Anyways, it's not the time we should trade, but just as example. So you want to find the bias out for now. Look where it's going. Right now it's going sideways, and the last move was, oh, come on. The last move was buying pressure. So it really depends now what happens next. So it's pretty unclear right now. The bias is right now unclear to me. But this was the last bias. This was the last trend, which was going down. But this kind of because the bias is not clear right now, it's actually not even bad for our strategy, because our strategy works the best on consolidation and price going sideways. You see? So don't try to short a move like this, because this is buying pressure. This whole move is kind of uptrend. This whole move is a downtrend. This move down is selling pressure. Yeah, you gotta know what, just before entering and taking a trade, where is market going? Go to the line and look where it's going. Right now you see it's going sideways, and the last move was a low down move after buying pressure. So it's unclear. This is, you see, it's going sideways, so it's pretty okay to take trades in between of that. I'm not looking at the time right now, just looking at the structure and telling you about the structure. Yeah, I don't know if this will help you, but also just don't look at too big ranges. Okay, how to know when it shifts? So how to know when this bearish bias, when this downtrend, it's broken? How to know it? Just by using break of structure and market structure shift. And I know that I told you guys that I'm not using it, but I'm not using it for my, for actually trading and for confluences for my trading. I use it to kind of for analyzing and identifying the trend, which is a different aspect. Okay, so you see, this is a downtrend clearly, because lower high, lower lows and stuff. And now we get a shift, because these two highs, this one and this one, is getting broken. You see, it got broken, like both, and that broke the downtrend. And you see right now it's even pushing up. So it's like when it closes now and it goes up even more. Okay, right now it's, yeah, it's just, it's tripping. But if it would do something like this and this, then it would be uptrend. Yeah. So you don't want to go too deep into where market is going. It should be just a little aspect for you to know when to trade and when not. So selling pressure or buying pressure, just don't trade against it. Okay, and for it, with it, you probably won't even get a trade. Yeah, kind of. Let's go to the candles, and you see, you see that this selling pressure and this downtrend, because it took a while to go down. So a downtrend, it's not even that bad idea too long. It's still risky, but it's riskier in a pressure, okay, because it's more aggressive. Yeah, we just swept this liquidity, and if this was the right time now, it's not, but like you could short this. You could short this because we're not going anywhere specific, so it's just a mixed, like, the structure kind of, it's not very clear. The bias is right now not clear on the 50-minute. It's going like kind of sideways. So yeah, you could short this. I'm not telling you that this is going to be a short win, but so just so you know. Yeah, I hope this was kind of helpful. I hope I didn't forget anything important. And if I did, I'm going to keep you updated. But yeah, just let's just, okay, line and just see. Bigger range, like in the bigger range, this is just going sideways. But the bigger range doesn't really matter for us because we want to look for a scalp. So we want to look for a few hour ranges, or like 2-3 hour ranges. And yeah. Okay. So we don't care that this was going down when now we're looking for a trade, because this is gone now. This is too old. This doesn't hold you back from longing a trade now. And this is what I'm telling you now not to do, is what all these daily bias guys tell you. So if daily bias is bearish, they will tell you to not long. But you see, let's go to the daily bias, and it is kind of bearish. You see it is going down, but it doesn't make sense. And we okay, this was bearish. Okay, this is bearish. A high, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and it's forming right now lower low. So clearly it is going down. Did it matter for us for the long we took? We still won it. Okay. So yeah, right now it's bugging. I think my internet is gone again. But yeah. So high time frame, like really high time frame bias, 4 hour and daily, doesn't really matter for us. Just make sure that the 50-minute and the 30-minute, that it's selling pressure, like it's pressure or it's bias. And yeah, just know that you're not trading aggressively against. Yeah, that's kind of all